Next tonight, Stapleford is one of 100 so-called left-behind towns which have benefited from up to £25 million of government investment to help with levelling up. Having faced challenges of COVID-19 and the cost of living crisis, businesses there say it's the cash injection that's much needed. But will this regeneration give the Nottinghamshire town economic security into the future? Nicola Gilroy's been to find out.
This haberdashery and clothing shop has been a staple of Stapleford for more than 120 years, and it's been run by the same family through 2 world wars and 6 monarchs.
I mean, quite emotional in a way, because obviously it's 3 generations of my family that have been here and seen all that history. But it's nice to have survived it and still be here today.
But like the town, it's seen better days and is one of a number of businesses benefiting from a share of levelling up cash from the government.
We've been given about £32,000 from the council. I mean, their support's been absolutely huge. There's going to be new signage above the shop, new shop windows. Going to try and keep it quite Victorian if we can, to keep it in keeping with what the shop is. The backing of the council, bringing people back into Stapleford. I'm hoping that we'll see an improvement with trade.
But it's not just the businesses here that will benefit from a facelift. The £21 million cash injection aims to regenerate the whole of the town. And included in that spending, there's going to be a new community hub and young people centre, safer cycling trails, and also an enterprise hub that will be built just over there in that car park, and that will be for new businesses in the town.
With a big injection of cash, we can do much more meaningful things that will benefit the high street that we wouldn't normally be able to do.
This sewing bee workshop and shop has already benefited from cash from one of the 70 grants that have been made available for the town centre recovery.
The windows before was really old. They were from the 60s and there was wood rotten underneath the aluminium. And it's better now, the doors on the side of the shop, and people got easier access, and we've got a little bit more room. And the benefit from that is now the shop can very quickly be changed into a second sewing studio.
It's bringing people in, and while they're here, they're spending money on the coffee shop across the road, they're buying coffee, they're buying meals. While they're here, they might go into other shops. So yes, it benefits, definitely.
But this is the generation that will hope to benefit the most from an economically booming town. And with a boost of 16,000, Affinity Dance School has been able to secure its future.
So it's just meant my business is more stable. I've been able to employ 2 more staff, and we're looking at employing more, which we wouldn't have been able to do. I would have been sort of keeping it minimal so that it was maybe just me working.
For Rouse, the spruce-up out front is more than a superficial change. They hope it's part of a wider appeal that will keep customers, new and old, coming for the next 120 years. Nicola Gilroy, BBC East Midlands Today, Stapleford.